Okay, guys, Jerry T back. Again, just filling in for our old friend Karen B's on Kemp Bush. She went in for a CAT scan of her head, and they didn't find a brain. So they're going to work on that. I think they're sending her to Stockholm or something for more studies. Last time, I wanted to finish up this video from this moron, flat tard, idiot, jerk off, Ramon Ortiz. Uh, as you can see, he's got his computer screen there with a little label on it, space up, Bermuda triangle to the left. What a jackass. And he's trying to prove that rockets don't go to space. They just fly over the ocean. So let's continue and finish this stupid shit up. Hopefully I can do it in one more video. It might take another.
That's going down. That is not going to space. That's the burn. That's pushing it that way.
That's the burn. That's pushing it that way. You gotta love how the moron is filming this thing with his phone in portrait mode. And, probably, what is this, 1 megapixel resolution? What a jackass. Again, these idiots cry perspective all the time when trying to explain a sunset, but when they actually see it, they don't recognize it. A joke.
They do these blast offs over water because that rocket's going to crash in the Bermuda Triangle. Once it flies out of view, they'll switch to camera.
They do these blasts off over water because 70% of the world is water. And they go east from the eastern coast of the United States because that helps them get into orbit. But this motherfucker believes in God and Noah's Ark and Adam and Eve, so it's so hypocritical.
Camera footage, well, of the rear end of the rocket. But not one of the 10,000 satellites in outer space was devoted to show us that rocket blast off from Earth.
Those are cameras that are on board the spacecraft, you moron. What satellite in space is supposed to film this? You jackass, dickhead, Mensa member, dumbass. Look at, these are great shots too. Look at this thing.
Whiz through the atmospheres and arrive in outer space. This is the vantage point we always
Whiz
get.
through the atmosphere.
What is this? This is nonsense of a red hot booster?
Yeah, red hot. Those are exhaust gases being thrusted out of the end of that rocket to get it into orbit. Why is this so difficult for flat tards?
This is your proof of a rocket that doesn't go straight up.
It's not proof of it's not proof of your dumbass claims that they crash into the Bermuda Triangle. He's so fucking stupid.
They call it escape velocity because they want to save gas. That's ridiculous. There's something up there called the firmament, and they don't dare
No, there's not.
fly straight up. You ever wonder how the gas and oxygen on the Earth stays on the Earth? Well, gas and oxygen can only remain
Gravity.
in a fixed area when it's
called
contained.
gravity, dumbass.
And that's the firmament. And they can't go straight up to outer space because they'll hit the firmament, they'll hit the container, and it'll explode.
The
So,
container.
ladies and gentlemen, did that rocket go here or there? Rewind the tape and you tell me it went to the Bermuda Triangle. Outer space is fake.
You're not even. He's
go
not
along
even
with-
looking at a camera from the ground now. He's looking at a camera that's on board the spacecraft. He has no idea what is up and down at this perspective. He's a complete moron. Jesus Christ. It's hilarious.
What a vacuum is. you'll understand why gas and oxygen on Earth cannot be anywhere near a vacuum, let alone an infinite and expanding vacuum universe, 10 to the negative 17 torr vacuum,
He has no idea what that
billions
means.
of light years across. Gas and oxygen always fill the available volume of the puny vacuums we make at sea level.
Then why
where
doesn't
they
it do
happily
that
say
on Earth?
gravity is stronger. They say gravity weakens the higher you go.
It does.
So how is gravity weaker at altitude gonna do or hold gas and oxygen down when it can't do it at sea level where it's stronger? Because we see gas and oxygen fill vacuums at sea level where they say gravity is stronger. Okay?
Okay.
The second law of thermodynamics entropy.
The second law of thermodynamics entropy. You ever notice he got that from Nathan Oakley? Who that's what they say. The second law of thermodynamics entropy. That's all they say about it. They have no fucking clue about the second law of thermodynamics. It's a pretty complicated subject, and that's all they ever say. We would, the air would rush out, and we would all die. Fuck off, moron.
Bunk of vacuum outer space that can coexist next to gaseous atmospheres of Earth.
Yeah.
They cannot coexist without a barrier separating them. And these rockets don't go straight up ever because
They don't go straight up because that's not how they get into orbit. If they went straight up and ran out of gas or turned the engines off, they would fall right back down. You're too fucking stupid for this conversation, and thank you for blocking me, moron.
can't.